5 brokerage firms in Korea have been given the green light to operate as investment banks after a years-long push to foster the country's own homegrown mega-sized investment banks modeled after Goldman Sachs. Of the 5, Korea Investment and Securities was the only firm permitted to issue short-term financing, a key part of the investment banking business. Our Jung-hwan has the details.
The Financial Services Commission, the country's top financial regulator, issued a license Monday to Korea Investment and Securities, allowing it to issue promissory notes and short-term corporate financing. There are 4 other securities firms, Mirae Asset Daewoo, NH Investment and Securities, KB Securities, and Samsung Securities, that are also expected to get the go-ahead in the near future. The preparations to nurture giant investment banks in Korea started back in 2011 with a regulatory roadmap to creating a so-called Korea version of Goldman Sachs. But local securities firms didn't yet have the capital. So last year, the financial authorities announced a plan to permit security firms that met a threshold of at least $3.6 billion of equity capital to go into short-term corporate lending. Those with $7.2 billion or more will be allowed to launch management accounts for corporate investors. Those changes put the big 5 securities companies on their way to becoming homegrown giant investment banks. And with Monday's decision, the first one now has the right to issue notes. But the traditional banking sector wants the decision to be put on hold as it could disrupt the corporate finance industry. The Korean Federation of Banks said the local securities industry lacks an oversight system to manage the issuance of such notes. Short-term corporate financing has traditionally been the province of commercial banks, which are subject to stricter rules and capital requirements. So there is some concern that the creation of homegrown mega-sized investment banks in Korea could destabilize the industry, especially amid a lack of regulation. Jung-hwan, Arirang News.